Hello there and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. I'm here on the roof with a new beacon, as you saw in the intro, and a basalt generator that I have constructed. It is El Mango's design. I will link that video in the description below. I also have an unwelcome visitor right there. I don't want to kill him because he's just an obnoxious thing. So this is going to be the machine that generates all of our basalt. And it is kind of crazy. So this is the on-off switch. You stand here, and with the beacon, this becomes insta-mine. You can almost get all the way to the back. But then this piston action is nuts. Look at this. And you can just churn through it. Just absolutely churn through it. So here's what we're gonna do. I've only used this for about 20-30 seconds just to make sure it worked. I'm going to set a 5-minute timer, and then we're going to take a look at the chest and see where we're at. Alright, 5 minutes have passed. Let's see the results. That is lovely. That should be more than enough. I hope that's more than enough. We'll find out, I guess. Oh my goodness, look at that. 4 shulkers was almost perfect. That was a good guess. Alright, it's time to head back to the desert and get to work on that wizard tower area. I don't even remember what I was calling it anymore. Yep, but to the desert. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna work on this. But the first thing I need to do is actually put at least an outline of the tower in so I can get a size. So I can actually like lay the trail. And I'm going to use dirt as an outline. Yep, I'm doing this in fly mode, not creative. And I have no pre-plan with this. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go along. All right, so that's what I'm looking at. I'm concerned that it's still too extreme of a curve, but I want it to really look like it shouldn't even be standing. So I guess it's fantastical, right? It's only like in one piece because the wizard who lives there makes sure it stays in one piece. And if the wizard died, the whole thing would collapse. So I mean, that kind of, and it's big enough that you can see it from just about everywhere. And that's kind of the goal here. I mean, you want to be able to see it from clear over there. You want to be able to see it from anywhere in the maze. So you can kind of like, oh, what's going on? Where is it? So you always have it in line of sight. So I need it tall. And I need it to look like it shouldn't like stand. Post-recording editing Anki here. So things changed quite a bit, and I had some recording go corrupted. Quite a bit of it actually, unfortunately. The tower is not what I wanted initially. I spent the better part of a day in a creative test world trying to create the tower I wanted with all the weird curvy. It looks like it's going to collapse, and I could not make it work. I tried to do it by hand. I tried to use WorldEdit. I could not make this stupid tower work the way I wanted it to. So I ended up going with a completely different method. So that is what got cut out. So now you're going to see the end result in a form of a time lapse. Okay, so it's not exactly the tower that I was saying I wanted, but it fits the purpose just as well, and I can get it in. I made this in Creative initially. Using a mod called Lightmatica, it allows me to import it as an incomplete image, and it tells me what blocks I can pick and what I need, and it shows everything that needs to be placed. Now, it's not quite done. I ran out of warped wood. But what the cool thing about this mod does is it shows me how many blocks of what type and exactly numbers of what I need. Plus, it then puts in a wireframe to show me where it actually goes based off of the schematic. So if I hit this, you can see that I'm supposed to have a lantern here, but I ran out, and I ran out of the warped blocks, of the slabs, so I need to get more of those. But it shows me what's completed, what isn't. The ones in orange are blocks that are facing the wrong direction. And some of these I'll go back and fix, and some of them I won't. And there's a creeper. I've had enough of those. But yeah, this is a wizard tower. I'm pretty happy with this. It took me about 4 or 5 hours to design it, and about 3 or 4 to actually get it together. I had most of the blocks already. Not all, but most. So I think I'm going to call this here. I'm pretty happy with the progress. That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I was gonna dig this out too, but I will probably do that in between episodes. But yeah, I'm good. I'm thrilled with the way this is turning out. So I'm gonna call this an episode, and I will see you again next time. Have a good one now. Bye bye now.